What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sportswrap Sit-Downs. Joining you from a familiar place. We just sat down with Coach E about a month and a half ago in this exact spot here at Kaplan Arena. Now we're highlighting the men's basketball team because they are on an absolute tear right now, an 11-3 start, their best 14-game start since 1948. They are having a great year, and we are joined by the leading scorer of the tribe. I say leading scorer, but this is a by-committee team. Kyle Pulliam joining me today on Sportswrap Sit-Downs. Kyle, what a season it's been so far for this tribe roster.
This team has gotten off to, again, its best start since 1948. It's a special group. You guys have picked up wins over preseason conference favorite in Towson. Like, you guys just dominated Stony Brook in the second half of play. What has been working so well to where this group has gotten off to such a hot start? I mean, you know, practice ended, weights ended. They're down here going through walkthroughs. Like, you can tell this team wants to continue to win. What has worked so well?
You know, Coach always emphasizes to us that basketball is supposed to be a game that's fun. You're supposed to love the people around you that you're playing with, and you're supposed to play for each other. And I feel like we've really taken that to the max. I feel like we all really love playing with each other. We play pickup after sometimes outside of practice too, and it's an enjoyment for the game that I feel like sometimes people don't really have. They see it as something they have to do, but we see it as something we enjoy doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you know, with the start that you guys have had, and conference play has rolled on, and you guys have played really strong out-of-conference opponents, nationally renowned out-of-conference opponents, how do you think that kind of bodes for you guys in terms of getting into the midst of conference play, into CAA play, and being able to take on those UNCWs, those Hofstras, and walk out of there with W's?
Yeah, so can you repeat that one?
Yeah, no, just in terms of the tough out-of-conference slate that you guys had, how do you think that preps you for a Hofstra, a UNCW, the top of the top in the CAA?
Oh, man, it's super important because especially with mid-majors, you know, we don't really get that many bids. We don't get that many bids when the tournament comes around, so it's best to play. I think it's best to play the toughest schedule you can that will also prepare you for when you get to conference, because when you get to conference, it's real. Every game really matters. So I think that non-conference games that we played really helped us to just know how to face adversity, or when things aren't going our way, we know how to respond. And I think it's just little stuff like that all comes together to really help us play the way we do.
I think the eye-popping stat for anybody that follows or watches William & Mary is the assist numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all, like, I'm watching back here right now, and it's like swing, 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 you know, like, and Coach Earls right now, he's in the post, backing somebody down, and then he kicks to the corner. Like, I'm watching this unfold, you know, so the assist numbers. Have you ever been a part of something, I'm talking like growing up playing basketball, such a pass-heavy offense?
No, I actually haven't. Like, this offense, that is one thing that was new to me. Like, I did play in a free-flowing offense in my last school, but this one is more of like a point offense where you have backdoor cuts. You don't know where the scoring is going to come from. You just know it's going to come off an assist. So you got to stay ready, and just everything opens up when you're playing fast and hard, and just get it. It's just fun to play. It's fun to play this way, yeah.
And it's interesting because Coach Earl, after the Stony Brook game, said it takes a specific type of character to want to play here.
Yes.
And he pointed to Tunde and he said, you know, Tunde could average 22, 23 points somewhere else on the Division I level. He's that talented of a scorer. I'm sure you could do the same, right? Like, Killian's a talented scorer in the post. He can go back and hit a three-pointer, right? So you guys have multiple high-level scorers on the team that are unselfish. Like, how is that a testament to his ability to recruit dudes? Because I feel like there's no like ego personality or anything like that.
No, you have to give all the credit to Coach Earl, honestly, because the way he put together this group and the way we've just meshed together and really formed a brotherhood here, it's really amazing because everybody's mentality is the same. We all just want to win. You know, everybody individually will look better if we're winning as a team. So I think everybody realizes that, and that we realize that we're going to be better off if everybody's contributing than just one person playing me basketball. Yeah.
So last season in the CAA tournament, you guys were the 4 seed, right? You guys get upset in the CAA tournament. Different looking team than this season. Obviously, a lot of his dudes that he brought over from Cornell were on the team. You had a couple of international players that came in. It's a different roster. But what did the returning players learn from that CAA tournament run where you guys were upset?
Yeah, we just learned we couldn't take any steps backwards. We knew where we messed up at. We knew that last year obviously was our first time running the offense in the system. We knew that this year we had to help the new guys coming in to run the system so it could run smoothly and we could be ready for by the time the season came around.
Yeah. And so for those new guys that came in, you know, what did you impart to them in terms of like getting them ready for Brian Earl basketball?
The main thing we told them is just play hard and have fun, because at the end of the day, as long as, even if you make mistakes, because you're going to make mistakes in this offense, if you, instead of stopping and saying, oh, I made a mistake, just cut through the basket hard, and then the next person will be open, because you cut to the basket hard, now the other man has to help. Now there's a wide open corner three for someone else.
Yeah.
So even if you mess up, just go hard.
Yeah. I know you're not from Hampton Roads. I know you're not from the 757. I know you're a Maryland guy.
Yeah.
But the fact that you guys are 2-0 against other 757 basketball teams in the area, you know, Old Dominion, Norfolk State, right? I know they both gave you tough games. But to be able to have, you know, 2 wins over the other 2 of 3 Division I schools in this area, and then Hampton's coming up on the schedule as well. How validating is that to know, like, okay, we're doing something right to where not only we're competitive in the CAA, but we're proving that we can be the best team in the area of Division I schools?
No, it's extremely nice, because the schools, as you know, in this area are very tough. Like, it's a very tough place. It's a very tough place to go to Norfolk State. It's tough to go to Hampton, and it's tough to go to all the schools in this area and play and get a win. So it truly means a lot, and it just shows like how tough we are as a team, and how to say this, and how together we are. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because you just talked about those tough road environments. It's like, what have you learned from playing in really hard road environments? You guys are about to hit a really long road stand here. Why is that so important?
I think it's important because on the road environment, everybody's against you. Like, there's not really anybody that's going to help you out besides your teammates. You know what I'm saying? You might, even the refs sometimes are going to call some calls that don't go your way. So it's just how you respond to that and how you handle adversity to find a way to win.
Yeah. I want to talk about you personally and your journey here to your second year at William & Mary. It sounds like you grew up in a bit of a basketball family.
Yeah.
Right? So kind of walk me through your upbringing about the first time you touched a basketball and when you kind of wanted to, when you knew that you would kind of take it to the next level.
Yeah, so for as long as I remember, I've been playing basketball because I watched my older sister. She's like 5 years older than me. She's been playing basketball since I remember what I was doing. Like, she started off playing travel basketball, I think, when I was in kindergarten. So just seeing her do that and seeing her follow her passion with that was really inspiring to me, and it helped me do the same. So I think I started in 2nd grade, and from there on, I've just been playing basketball. And I played one other sport, which was baseball, but...
Was there ever contention of, like, between the two, okay, maybe baseball's the thing, or was it always,
no,
was it always hoop?
Because I played baseball like 1 year or 1 or 2 years in 1st grade, and I was like, this might not be for me.
It's not the move.
Yeah, because my whole family was, like, we're all very competitive. So I saw my sister playing basketball. I was like, I gotta be better than her.
Yeah.
I gotta be better than her. And even, you know, my dad played too. So, you know, he's telling me all types of stories. My mom played, so I'm like, I want to try.
So
to
it really was like deep in the family.
It was deep in the family.
Yeah. Did both your parents play at the college level?
No. So my dad could have played D2, but he decided to go to UVA. And then my mom, she stopped after high school.
I got you. Yeah.
And, you know, I don't have full proof that she played, but nah, I believe her. Yeah.
So you and your sister, right? If we were, and now your sister got drafted into the W.
Yeah.
You know, so your sister's a baller.
Yeah.
You know, if we're going to the blacktop now, and we're going to 21, what are we saying?
Man, you know I got to pick myself. I got to bet on myself. Yeah, but honestly, she's extremely talented. We used to have some battles in the driveway, 1v1. We used to play 21. Nice. It used to get heated, and she definitely made me a better player for today. Yo.
Your journey to William & Mary, the transferring, the portal, everything like that. I mean, just what has your journey been like to transferring, to kind of grinding your way up to the D1 level?
It's been crazy because going into the Division II school I was at, I knew I had to work hard, but I wasn't thinking about transfer. I wasn't, because out of high school, my recruitment with COVID being, I didn't have the recruitment I might have wanted, but I was still grateful enough to have people that still were interested in me. So I took that opportunity, and I couldn't guarantee anything, but I knew I could control what I could control. So I just tried to work the hardest I could, honestly, and just see what happens after that.
Yeah.
Put my trust in God. Yeah.
So when you get that call for the first time, and it's like you said, this was your first visit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you get that call for the first time of like Division I anything, because like you said, you didn't expect the transfer.
No, I didn't.
So what was the first thing that kind of passed through your mind when you said, okay, there's a legitimate chance to take this thing to the top level of college basketball?
At first, I was thanking God because I didn't know it was possible. Because, like I mentioned, I'd spent 2 years at the Division II level working really hard. That I wasn't really looking at the future possibility. I was just trying to focus in the present. I wasn't trying to get too ahead of myself. So when I got the call from William and Mary, I was like, shoot, this is real. Like this is what I've always wanted, even from when I was a little kid, growing up and playing basketball. So to take this visit here and see the facility, the coaches, the people, and everything leading up to this day, it's just been amazing to be here. An amazing experience. Yeah.
I think the coolest part about watching the team's success this year has been the slow fill of Kaplan Arena, right? Like you're starting to see more and more people show up every home game. How cool has that been?
It's so cool because here, not a lot of schools have places where the alumni and people that just support, like that are non-students that come here and support this team. That's truly amazing to me, and it was something that took me by surprise. Because I'm coming here, I'm like, okay, they said the games get packed. I was expecting it to be students and stuff, but then I just see alumni, parents, families, and with their kids, everybody. It's just an amazing community and place to play in when everybody here is just rooting for you, and it's amazing.
You know, last season when the women's team put up the first conference championship banner between any basketball program here at William and Mary, did that kind of, I mean, the program, the men's program has had success, a lot of it, but they've never made it to the NCAA tournament. How badly do you want to help bring them to that point?
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely had to, like, we wanted it bad last year, but now that the women did a great job of getting it, now, you know, we got to compete with them a little bit. We have to get our own. So it was great for them to get that, because I feel like it inspired everybody just in this community to just want to do better. And so that's definitely the goal of conference championship this year.
So you were an all-conference player on the D2 level, right?
Yeah.
And so how has your game changed from then to now?
You know, I feel like I've gotten, like, physically speaking, I feel like I've gotten a little bit stronger and just been better with handling contact. But overall, my game, I feel like I've gotten better, obviously, but I feel like it's me just tightening some of the, like, sharpening some of my skills.
Sure.
But I feel like overall I'm still the same player in a sense, just a little better. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you learned about the selflessness of the other guys in the locker room and how that has kind of presented itself to, you know, maybe the way that you've approached your own game? Because again, I think the thing I always want to go back to is the lack of ego in this locker room. It just seems like everybody just wants to play for each other. So has that made you kind of learn something else about yourself along the way?
Yes, that's a good point. I've learned a ton from my teammates around me, and I think we all just learn stuff from each other, because coming in here, you never really know somebody's true mindset, but spending time with the guys in here, you can really tell that they really just want to do well as a team, and it's not about individual success. So I think just stepping back and evaluating that, it really helped me to see, like, wow, we can be really good if we all just work together and if we all just want to accomplish the same goal. So yeah, it's been amazing to work with these guys.
So with that, 11-3 start, tough road stand ahead, how does this team replicate the success that it's had early on in the year? Because you see a lot of teams start hot, right? It's college basketball. There's a lot of games to play. You'll see teams that are even ranked in the top, 10 at one point, and then they falter, and now they're out of the top 25 and all this stuff. Listen, y'all should be in the mid-major top 25. I mean, y'all are right there, but y'all should be, So how do you guys continue to build on the success you've had early on in the year, crack that mid-major top 25, and really make a push at the CAA title?
I think it's just us being able to not get too high, but also not getting too low. So when we win a game, obviously celebrate that game that day. We did a good job, but the next day we have to come in here and it's time to work, because we haven't done anything yet. We still got to put a banner up. We haven't, because overall in hindsight, we haven't done anything yet. So I think it's important to stay humble and just stay in a good place where you know that we can get better every day, and it's nothing's happened yet. So yeah.
Did you think the turnaround of the program would be this fast in this short of a time for Coach Earl?
I actually did, because when, obviously you don't know what the outcomes of the games are, but I knew that we were headed in the right direction, just off of our team's values and the coach's values and just who the people we were, and just everybody's mindset. We all just wanted to work for each other. So I knew that could only take us up from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your last ride?
Yeah. You know, I might try to vouch for another year for the NCAA.
Okay.
But yeah.
Just reflecting on that, though, if this is it,
But
you know, how could you reflect on your college career right now?
Man, it's crazy to even think that this is my last year, man. But I'd be pretty happy with my career. But I'd be even more happy if we got a conference championship. That would really make me look back at my college career and just be like, I would feel accomplished in a sense.
Yeah.
Because I've been very grateful to be on some very good teams, I could say. Yeah.
How would you describe your college career up until this point in one word?
Winning.
Yeah, there you go.
Winning.
I love it. All right, let's dive into some quick hitters before we get you out of here.
Yeah.
So, pregame superstitions. We need to do this, or else KP ain't gonna hit the court and go crazy. We gotta do these things.
All right, so we usually have shoot around, and then we'll have a pregame meal afterwards. I always have to go back to the room, take a quick nap. I'd say like 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And then I'll pray before I come to the gym. And then when I come to the gym, you know, I gotta listen to my music, get me a little hyped up, and then I do my pregame stretches, and then get ready for warm up, and it's game time.
Okay. What's the song in the headphones? What are we bumping?
Definitely NBA YoungBoy.
Okay.
For sure. Yep.
What are we thinking? We thinking like Batman? We thinking like wait, what's in the headphones? Like,
ooh.
Because I get hyped to Batman, bro. You know, like that's my song.
That's a good song. Man, there's too many, but I have different playlists and I have like a very upbeat playlist of YB or YoungBoy in there. So
okay.
Man, the go-to song right now though, maybe Combat Boots. It's
It's
off his last album. Yeah.
Okay. So I gotta know then your perspective. It's kind of been like a one-sided beef, but like the NLE Choppa, like NBA YoungBoy beef going back and forth, bro.
Hey, I'm not in any beef. I just support everybody's music. You know, if the music's good, then I'm listening to it.
But as a YB fan,
like
you be seeing like it's kind of been like one-sided though, because he's just been like this, and NBA YoungBoy's just kind of been like doing his thing. You know,
I think it's because. I don't know. It's more of a music beef. Like I don't think anything good's going on behind the scenes, but I try to stay out of it. If they drop good music, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely more of a YoungBoy fan.
It's because YB better. Yeah, YoungBoy better. YB better.
Yeah.
And then pregame snack of choice. What we doing?
Ooh. Like snack or like meal?
Anything. I mean, it's like if we gotta grab something from the caf, if we gotta grab something from the gas station, like what are we grabbing before the game?
You can't go wrong with some chicken and rice and
right,
maybe some pasta too. Like I like personally, I like penne al vodka pasta.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Chicken,
I'm with that.
Yeah, because you can't go wrong with that. Get you some protein and give you some energy. So yeah.
So, real quick,
some carbs.
Are you on the aux for the team? If y'all are bumping music, or
I wish.
On aux?
You know, they don't like YoungBoy. There's only one other player on the team that likes my music.
So what are we listening to?
I got voted worst aux.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Worst aux?
Yes. Yeah. So I would like to be on the aux, but.
So what are we playing then coming out? Like that's.
Man, we have a lot of different personalities on the team, but it's also good because it's very versatile. Like it can go from R&B to rap to country.
Yeah,
it's all over the place. So.
Well, Silver Spring, Maryland is like, I mean, that's like not a small town by any means, right? Like that's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a pretty big city. Yeah.
But like there are parts of Maryland though that are pretty country.
Yeah,
so it's like I'm sure when you were playing in high school, because you were private school, right? In high school.
Yeah, private school.
But I mean, when you were traveling, I'm sure you saw some of the parts of Maryland. Yeah. And Northern Virginia that were crazy.
I've been around a lot of different areas, I can say. So like, I feel like I have a perspective for a lot of different cultures when it comes to musically, and so I actually appreciate a lot of music. I don't just for the people out there, I don't just listen to YoungBoy. I don't just listen to YoungBoy. That's just my favorite artist.
How different was it? Because downstate New York, right? I mean, that's where you played your ball.
Yes, I played like 30 minutes away from the city, near the Palisades Mall, in like Orangeburg.
Yeah. You know, I'm from New York, but I'm from upstate. So it's a different world. How different was it going from Silver Spring, Maryland, which is not too far away from D.C., and going to school in Northern Virginia, which is not too far away from D.C., but then going to the Mecca, basically, to go play college ball.
You know, I thought DMV traffic was bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's different.
I think I only went to the city like 3 times in New York, and it was right there. But I only went for Yankees games because the traffic going over GW Bridge, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But overall, I feel like it was the same type of. It was like we were kind of in like a suburban area and at school, so we weren't really in the city. And I also wasn't really in the city at home. Yeah. So it was pretty similar in terms of that.
Are you a Yankees fan?
My Yankees fan?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a Yankees fan. I gotta go with the Nationals, man.
Oh, you're a Nats fan?
My dad's a Yankees fan. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I've watched them a good amount of times.
Nice. I got 2 more.
Of course.
How you want to be remembered?
A winner. We got to go back to that winning phrase.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd say just being a good person and just being a good, genuine person and a winner. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying like how do I want to be remembered? I can't believe it's going by that fast.
I know.
Yeah.
This time next year. Well, dang, I was gonna say 2026, but it's 2026 right now. That's crazy. 2027. This time next year, I come back. I talk to Coach Earl. What is the dialogue around this year's William & Mary basketball team?
Hopefully we got a banner up there, man. I mean, but I just hope you're just asking like how our group would be remembered.
Yeah, and talked about.
Just working hard. Like I don't want to say we're like talent-wise, yes, we're very talented on this team, but I think overall I would want people to know that we come in here every day like we lost our last game. We battle, we compete in practice. I think that's an important part to mention too.
Kyle Pulliam, appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
KP, hopping on Sportswrap sit-downs. For another episode, I'm James Catata. We will catch you on the next one. See you.